What's up, TikTok? On this episode of Roman's Beat Lab, as you've seen by the title, we are doing a surrealist cover of the hit song Juicy by Doja Cat. I've always been a big fan and supporter of Miss Cat through her current illustrious career so far. And Juicy has always stuck out to me as, one bumpin', bangin', but also, really pleasantly and rarely down-to-earth type of songs. I've grooved out to it a lot in my 16 years. So I wanted to pay homage to the great sonic creation that is Juicy, but add my own, Barten-Sherman zing on top of it. So I started that by putting this sock on my hand and circularly taping this sprig of rosemary with some duct tape to the sock, just to get us in a surrealist state of mind. So in preparing for this video, I was watching the Juicy official Vivo music video, and the first thing that hit me in the face like a brick was the vast amount of sweet fruit-based visual imagery, or just visuals in general, I would say. So I was like, oh, what if I flip that on the head by, instead of taking sweet fruits, we went for the opposite and did savory vegetables. So I knew that, russet potatoes had to be a part of it, naturally. And instead of making a music video where we use said fruits as a visual symbol or motif to return to, I'm instead going to create a song using my savory vegetables as musical tools. So I started that process by cutting a little piece off a russet potato I found in my kitchen, and skewering it on a bronze fork. The step one in making any real bumpin' hip-hop beat to rap or sing over is to create that bass groove, which I did by taking this sort of dirty old honey jar, and I filled it with some garlic, rosemary sprigs, and salt and freshly ground black pepper. I'm going to take off this garlic glove for a second. And then I took this clove of garlic. It used to be in one piece, but in all the beat making, it split into two. And I took this cup, put it against a metal plate, and banged down on it to get a, bumpin' bass noise. And then I recorded that, put it into GarageBand, and then added a shit ton of bass and reverb to it, so it sounds like this. Yeah, doesn't that just get me going? And so, the original Juicy has this great little melodic hook, like, but I wanted to recreate that in my, own unique but equally palatable manner. So I was, listening to the song, and for some reason it immediately reminded me of West African griot guitar music. So I sort of composed a rhythmically similar but melodically different variation on that little musical hook. Something like that. Here's what it actually sounds like. Oh, oopsie. Let's try that again. Also, I added a snare track of me just, going ham with the yam. So after, getting this far in the beat making process, I had this glove with rosemary on it on my hand for maybe about 6 minutes. And I wanted it to be more than ornamental. I wanted it to, add something to the finished project. So I sort of rubbed it real nice and close to this microphone, and sort of, messed around with the EQ. I think I also added a fair amount of reverb to get this sound out of it. Yeah, if that doesn't get your gears a spinning, I I don't know what will. Um, so yeah, here's the sort of the rhythm section of the song. And then I wanted to add a bit more sort of melodic reinforcement for all the beats going on here. So I took from one of my favorite West African griot songs, this one repeating circular vamp. So here's what it sounds like with that vamp added. And with that in place, it was hook recording time. So naturally, because I don't have Miss Cat's incredible 8-octave vocal range, I had to, move it down a little bit. But I still think I got, the melodic essence of what she's doing in the song. So here's what the vocal part sounds like. 1 second, it comes in.
I keep that juicy. I eat that lunch. She keep that booty. She keep that plump.
Yeah.
That natural beauty. Yeah. If you can see it from the front, wait till you see it from.
Let me just play you the song so far. So we're going to have the garlic bass, the russet on snare drum, the West African griot musical hook, the rosemary snare-like effect, my juicy vocals, and the additionally West African guitar vamp. So, yeah.
Keep that juicy. I eat that lunch. She keep that booty. She keep that plump. That natural beauty.
So then I added some more sort of melodic ornamentation on top of that. This is what this sounds like.
See it from the back, yeah, back. See it from the back, yeah, back.
And then I was like, what's the next step? We have a song together, but it's feeling, although there are definitely, solid surrealist elements, I knew I could push the bar a bit further. So I found, after a quick Google search, I found some memorable, frequently searched Mark Twain quotes, and I read those with a lot of echo on my voice, very emphatically. So I added that on top of it.
The secret of getting ahead is getting started. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything.
And then I added me editorializing over a specific passage in James Joyce's Ulysses. Here's what that sounds like.
We're on page 308, the page where it says, so Bob Dorn comes lurching around asking Blue to tell Miss Dickman he was sorry for her trouble and he was very sorry about the funeral and tell her that he said it. I love that section. I've read this book like 3 times and that's like my favorite section. It's a great section.
To complete the song, I'm gonna play you all the tracks mixed in together, just to get your give your ears a listen. And then I'm going to read this Vladimir Nabokov book silently in that corner while hopping between my left and right feet. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy what came out of this surrealist edition of Juicy by Doja Cat. Alright, here goes nothing.
Oh, you're reading the secret of getting ahead. Started on page 318, where it says, so Bob Dorn comes lurching around asking Blue to tell Miss Dickman she was sorry for her trouble and she was very sorry about I love that section. I've read this book for 2 times. It's my favorite section. It's a great section.
Now.
radio